Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called 50-50, 1992. I'm getting this 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It's got Peter Weller from Naked Lunch, Robert Hayes from Airplane, and Charles Martin Smith from American Graffiti. This is going to be another canon flick. It's supposed to be a comedy. It's not very funny, but it's pretty decent with the CIA spook, plot twists, and political corruption going on in this. This is what we like about canon movies when they put CIA corruption in there, like they did with 50-50 and Chain of Command, Michael Dudikoff. We like that kind of stuff, okay? So Peter Hayes Robert was, why did I say Peter Hayes? Robert Hayes, the airplane dude, is invading this banana republic country with a bunch of guerrilla leaders and stuff. It looks like it's Burma or somewhere, but it's this little tiny island. I forget the name of it. Southeast Asian country with a dictator. It kind of grew on me, actually. It's got the explosions. It's got the comely Southeast Asian Fabi woman who, oddly enough, speaks like she's from Great Britain or something. She doesn't get naked in this one, unfortunately, but there's a lot of potty mouth in this. The end when the dictator's body explodes kind of reminded me of something like Scanners or something. It was pretty amazing with all the body parts and the gore flying all over the place. Yeah, it's a rated R movie. It's an hour, 41 minutes, a little bit too long, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was decent entertainment. I really dig this movie. I posted the trailer and the free movie in the description box. I don't know how long the free movie is going to be on YouTube. I think they want you to buy it or rent it for like $2.99 to rent and $5.99 to buy. So the free version on YouTube has only been up since June, only a couple months. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't taken it down, but I did post the link in the description box. So after Robert, excuse me, heartburn from energy drink and mashed potatoes. Okay. So after Robert Hayes lands there, Peter Weller meets him. He's like the security guy at this dictator's dude's palace. And they happen to be old CIA spook buddies from Afghanistan. They were probably training Tim Osman, the Mujahideen, back in the 80s. But in any case, why do I have two people on this video? In any case, they get together and the dictator wants to shoot both of them. So they manage to escape somehow. Don't ask me how. Robert Hayes just shoots up at the glass ceiling and they escape somehow. from this huge palace of this dictator. And then they go to Singapore, where they meet the aforementioned American graffiti guy, Charles Martin Smith. He's in charge of the CIA, and he wants them to help the rebel guerrilla again, just like Robert Hayes was trying to do in the first place, but Peter Weller stopped him. So now the CIA wants both of them to go after this Southeast Asian dictator dude, help these guerrilla leader Alcantar, which sounds kind of Filipino, or from the Spanish American War era kind of deal. That's why I thought it was in the Philippines, because these people kind of look like, and their names are like Filipino. I wonder if this was actually filmed in the Philippines. Kind of. I can't pull up any information on this movie actually on IMDb. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Anyways, so these two guys are buddies. They always flip a coin to make decisions. And that's where the name of the movie comes from, 50-50, because there's 50-50 chance that one of them's going to win, that kind of thing. They were always flipping the coin to settle their differences. And anyways, so they help the guerrillas. The CIA gives them all kinds of U.S. goody weapons to go after this dictator dude. And then the dictator finds out about it because some dude with his elephant got like a ho-ho treat from Robert Hayes. And he told the dictator that they were there helping the guerrillas. So he found out about it. He called up the U.S. president, which I guess around this time is either Clinton or Herbert Walker Bush, one of the two, probably Clinton. And Clinton goes, makes a deal with the dictator so that they can be close friends, which is not surprising. Probably happens all the time in real life. These kind of shady deals with the U.S. and Southeast Asian dictators. Like Ferdinand Marcos comes to mind during the Reagan era. But in any case, they get ambushed. They train the guerrillas, who are kind of amateurs at first. They become trained guerrillas, pretty decent guerrillas, and they get ambushed by the U.S. Helping out, and the dictator going after him with these helicopters. Of course, Peter Weller and Robert Hayes are virtually the only survivors. The village up in the hills where the guerrillas are staying gets burned to the ground. And Alcantar gets taken prisoner, where presumably he'll be killed after he gets paraded around. The ending was a little confusing, though, because the dictator pretended like he made a deal with Alcantar and their allies at the end. Then he makes a big speech announcing the newfound friendship with the United States, and Robert Hayes gets a hold of his mic, starts saying all this amusing stuff like, "I resign and I'm giving back power to the people." He's kind of doing the ventriloquist thing, with the dictator at the mic, and then Peter Weller and Robert Hayes, they're like going after the dictator, trying to free up Alcantar, put him in power, which actually happens miraculously. And the Peter Weller's girlfriend, the comely Southeast Asian lady, she ends up doing a suicide thing with their bus into one of the helicopters, which was kind of dumb. But she ends up becoming a martyr at the end. You'll have to see the ending. Skip to the end to see what I'm talking about. You can do that on YouTube real easy. You just drag the little dot along to the end, and you'll figure it out. The Human Shield. No, I haven't seen that one. Came out in 1991. We like 1991 movies, especially College Radio in 1991. Anyway, I'll see if I can add it to Netflix. I doubt if Netflix has it. So, yeah, I'll try to. Salvatore Spano, this new subscriber of mine, he's chatting here. So I'm trying to answer all of his questions without dragging it on too much. But if I can't find it on Netflix, I'll watch it right now on YouTube. If it's available, send me the link and I'll watch it. How's that? Michael Dudikoff. He was great in the American Ninja series. And I just finished watching all 5 of those, by the way. So we like Michael Dudikoff. He was pretty good in Chain of Command. He kept saying ditto all the time, which is kind of funny because my Missing in Action 2 and Missing in Action 3, let me see if I've watched those. See, the problem is that I've seen thousands of movies, and the canon ones all kind of fit this similar theme of explosions and stuff. Let's see. Missing in Action. Okay. So I've seen the original Missing in Action. I haven't seen 2 or 3. But if I look at my Netflix queue, let's see if I have it in there. So I saw the original Missing in Action. I haven't seen 2 or 3. That answers your question, but I want to see if I have it on my Netflix queue. If it pulls up, come on. Okay, here we go. So I've got 500 DVDs on my Netflix queue. I'm right in the canon stuff, but I think I'm towards the end of it where it's the Hebrew movies from Israel. I think I had 2 and 3. I think it's a double feature combo disc, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember. And maybe it was unavailable on Netflix for a while, but let's see if I can pull it up. It just takes a really long time, because I got so many dang movies on my Netflix queue. Plus I got all the saved ones. Missing in Action. Come on. Why is it taking so long? Yeah, I don't have it on my Netflix queue. I think it was I think it was on my Netflix queue. Then they put in my saved queue, and then they got rid of it altogether. So I'll look for those on YouTube. Assassination, Avenging Force. Let's see. It would help if I could spell assassination. You spelled it right, I think. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of S's in assassination. um, yeah, I haven't seen Assassination with Charles Bronson. Avenging Force. That sounds familiar. Wonder if I've seen that. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't seen Avenging Force either. I haven't seen any of these. I'll have to see if they're available on Netflix though. Let's see if I can write this down. So the Human Shield. Yeah. It's up on YouTube. It's an hour and 27 minutes. Hopefully that's the entire movie. A lot of times they crop it or chop off the credits. Of course you can buy it or rent it. So I'm going to star this one for next. I want to watch this one next, I think. The Michael Dudikoff. And then what else we got here? Missing in Action 2. Let's see if I can find that one. I'm trying to find all this stuff on YouTube because Netflix has a terrible selection, in case you're wondering. But yeah, I just found the Human Shield on YouTube. So thanks for turning me on to that. I'll see if I can review it. Like my laptop's about to die because the cord came out. Anyway, Missing in Action 2. See what comes up on YouTube. Full movie? Really? Oh, an hour 35 minutes. Okay. So let me star this one. And then Missing in Action 3, Braddock. Oh, that's why I can't find it. I have seen Braddock. There's the MGM lion. I have seen number 3 actually. But I can't remember what it was like. I've seen so many dang movies. Anyways, How do you spell Braddock? So, Missing in Action 2, I guess I haven't seen Braddock. I have to look for it. Missing in Action 3. That's weird because I kind of remember watching it. I don't know what's going on. But this one's an hour and 43 minutes, kind of long. I'll start this one. There's the lion again. And then Avenging Force. Oh, Steve James. Okay, he was pretty badass in the American Ninja series. I liked him. He's like, doing his kung fu moves and stuff. He's pretty bad. I like Steve James. He's decent. Avenging Force. Let's see if it's on YouTube. 1986. I guess this is it. An hour 43 minutes. What do you know? So we got Avenging Force. What is this? Oh, MGM. Surprise! They did a new MGM thing where they enlarged it and then they kind of backed out like this. That's why it kind of threw me off. But let's see, Assassination, the last one. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, Assassination, Charles Bronson. The Assassination, I should say. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, that last one I have to buy because it's not.
Protecting the highest office in the land demands the toughest man in the business.
I have to buy that one. It's like $14.99. I think I'll pass on that one. We only do free stuff. But yeah, thanks for the tip on the other 4 I'll start watching those. I got to finish Invasion of the Star Creatures though, so I'm gonna do that. Finish up Invasion of the Star Creatures, then I'll check out the Human Shield. Thanks for the tip on that. I don't know why I don't have the assassination on my Netflix queue. Netflix does this weird thing where they put it on the top of my queue and then it says long wait and then they take it off and then they put it in my save queue and then they take it off from there. It seems to me like they're in the process of weeding out all the decent movies and putting all the lamestream crap on there. I know they did that with their streaming service. I just completely got rid of their streaming service. I got sick and tired of it. But anyways, thanks for the chat. Thanks for the tips. It's nice to know that I have another fan ever since my Australian fan Adrian left. I don't know what happened to him, if he got hit by a bus or what. But every once in a while I have these new fans pop up and tell me to review movies, which is pretty cool. I actually get a kick out of that, because the stuff I can't find on Netflix I'll eventually get around to watching on YouTube, but kind of speeds up the process when I'm watching canon stuff. Like, I can focus on that instead of doing the canon and the AIP. I could just focus on the canon. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll review one more AIP and then I'll jump into the canon stuff. And for next week, let's see what I got coming down the pike in terms of canon. Netflix DVDs. I can tell you right now what I have, so that when it arrives in the mail, I think starting Monday, I think it's going, or no, Tuesday. They'll send it Monday, and I'll start getting it on Tuesday, and then Sundays is when I usually do my movie reviews, because I'm so busy working. Although I do have him Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I might be able to squeeze one in during the week. Let's see what we got going here. I'm getting my my grocery delivery routes pretty early, so I haven't had too much time to squeeze in these Netflix DVDs while I'm waiting in my car over there in Oakland. So sorry, I had my Netflix queue up and then I closed it out, and should be coming up pretty soon. Hang on a second. Okay. So Candyman doesn't have a long wait. That's not a canon flick, but I do have the Happy Hooker, Puss in Boots, and the Beast in the Cellar. But I'll probably get the Klansman before I get the Beast in the Cellar. So we're looking at Candyman, Puss in Boots, and the Happy Hooker for next week. And I better get going, because this video's been dragging on for like 30 minutes while I investigate this stuff that you threw at me. But I appreciate it, and I'm sure my son's ready to play Minecraft. He found the original iteration of Minecraft on some website, so I kind of interrupted him there, and yeah, let me get down to business, finish up Invasion of the Star Creatures, then I'll jump on the Human Shield, try to get that in before he leaves at 7. It's 3:18 right now, so I should have plenty of time to watch the Human Shield. So thanks for that. I like Dudikoff movies. I'm sort of a fan of Dudikoff, so I'll wrap it up now, and thanks again. Laters.